Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancing Rural Computer Science, or ARCS, tutorial for the K-5 Computer Science Microcredentials offered through the School of Continuing Education at Old Dominion University. My name is Shannon Chappell-Moots, and in this brief session, I'll walk through the steps that you'll need to take to access and complete the coursework for the 5 courses in this microcredential stack. The courses are self-paced and will remain available through June of 2023. First, please make sure you've created a student account and registered for the courses by following the instructions provided in the email message that you received from the ARCS team. Once you've registered for the courses, you'll be accessing them through Canvas. Now, if you've ever taken courses at Old Dominion, even other microcredential courses, you probably used Blackboard, but earlier this spring, the university transitioned to the Canvas learning management system, and so we use that platform exclusively now for our courses. So at this time, I'm going to share my screen. So on the screen now you should see my internet browser, and in the address bar I am going to enter canvas.odu.edu, which is the easiest way to access Canvas. You can also get to Canvas through the university's main web page by clicking on My ODU, which is right underneath the search bar on the right side of the screen. You click on My ODU and then you'll see a link for Canvas. You can also get there by selecting the A to Z directory, which is right next to the My ODU, or by typing Canvas into the search bar and hitting enter. So before you're able to access Canvas, you will be prompted to enter your Midas ID and password that you created when you set up your account and registered for the courses. Now, I am already logged in, so I don't have to complete that step at this time. And so once you're logged in, you'll land on your Canvas dashboard. You should see the courses in which you're registered and which are available. So right now, the first 3 courses in the K-5 Computer Science Microcredential stack are available. The remaining 2 courses will be available on July 5th of this year. And so you'll see here the ARCS Computer Science Lesson Integration, the ARCS Intro to Computing course, and then the ARCS Systems, Networks, and the Internet and Cybersecurity course. So these are the first 3 courses in the stack. You can complete the courses in any order that you'd like, although we do recommend that you review the content of the lesson integration course first, then complete the coursework for the Intro to Computing course and the Systems, Networks, and the Internet and Cybersecurity course in that order. The final 2 courses will be the Data and Analysis course and the Algorithms and Programming course. These courses are all aligned with the Virginia Computer Science Standards of Learning, and completion of the courses will indicate mastery of the content in these standards. So let's step through the first 3 courses. The first course, as I mentioned, is the Lesson Integration course. And so you just click on that course. Each of the courses includes an introduction message with an instruction to read this message first. Please do take a minute to review the material and the messages, as they vary a bit from course to course. Once you have reviewed the introduction message, you can move on to the content. And so there are a couple of different ways to review that message. The first is the message appears right here on your landing page for each of the courses beneath any of the announcements that have been made available for the course. So you can just scroll down and read through, or you can click on the Introduction Read First link on your navigation menu on the left. And that is the same message. So I'm going to go back to the home page here. In the lesson integration course, you do have some content that's presented in slideshows that you can view or download. And you would access those by clicking on the integrated lesson plan assignment and first navigate through the course materials. And all of the content in these courses, as well as the lesson plan assignment, is set up in modules, and you navigate through those using the next and previous buttons, which are located underneath the content, or then you can always go back to your navigation menu on the left. In the lesson integration course, there is a Venn diagram assignment, and then of course the integrated lesson plan. Those are the only two assignments that are required for this course. So let's go back here and we'll walk through. And again, this is your content PowerPoint, and you can download this by clicking here on the PDF link. And so again, you navigate through the different lessons. After lesson 3 in this course, there is an assignment, and the instructions are here. And then you submit your assignment and click on next down at the bottom of the screen, and so on. I'm going to go back to the integrated lesson plan assignment landing page and click on the lesson plan instructions and resources. So the first page here outlines the instructions, and then as you navigate through the module, you will see the resources and documentation that will help you complete this assignment. There's a Bloom's taxonomy chart for you and some sample lesson plans to get you thinking about integrated lessons. And then, of course, the assignment submission page. So I'm going to navigate back to the dashboard. I have to leave student view to do that. And let's take a look at the Intro to Computing course. So each of the content courses will be set up similarly with an introduction message. I'm going to go into student view. So you'll see what you see when you log in. So you have the introduction message, and then sections for course materials, the lesson plan assignment, and the final assessment for each of the courses. The exception to this format is the algorithms and programming course, which will be released early next month. That course has quizzes for each module rather than a final assessment. We feel that this is a more appropriate method of reviewing and assessing that content, which is a little bit more complex than the other courses. It allows you to complete the assessments in smaller, more manageable segments. And so as with the lesson integration course, you can navigate through the content courses using the menu on the left side of your screen or using the next and previous buttons in the modules. Once you've reviewed the materials for each of the modules, you can then proceed to the final assessment for the course where applicable, or you can choose to complete the lesson plan assignment for the course first. The order in which you complete these tasks is your choice, but both do need to be completed to earn credit for the course. Each module has a corresponding quiz, which is optional, but we recommend that you complete the quizzes as they will help you prepare for the required final assessment. So here I'm going to walk through the intro course. So again, you have your introduction message. which is that same message is on the landing page. Your course materials. Where you see the content is broken down into modules. So again, very manageable segments of content. For each of the modules, we've listed teacher competencies so that you can understand what is expected of you and what you'll be able to do once you've completed the content review. And again, you have content for each of the teacher competencies. This is additional content. You have some curriculum framework and curricular alignment documents to help you as, again, you master the content. And then the background information, essential skills, questions, and vocabulary. These are pulled right from the VDOE Computer Science Curriculum Framework. They gave us permission to use this information in our courses. And then additional resources here that you may find helpful as you navigate through. And I'm going to continue through this module. And when you're complete with the module content, you will be prompted to take the quiz. Again, these mini quizzes are optional, but recommended to help prep you for the final assessment. When you have completed all of the modules, you are prompted either to return to the course materials page or to move on to the lesson plan assignment, which again is set up in module format, very similar to what you saw in the lesson integration course. And this walks you all the way through, or you can go over to the final assessment and go ahead and take that assessment. You must earn an 80% to receive a passing score on the assessments, but you can take the assessment up to 3 times. So at this time, I'm going to navigate back. I have to leave student view again to the dashboard, and I'm going to select the systems, networks, and the internet course. And again, you'll see that the features of the course are very similar to that Intro to Computing course. The 2 subsequent courses will follow this same format as well, with some minor differences. Be sure again to read the introduction message for each of the courses prior to beginning the coursework. So here in this course, you have your introduction message, your course materials, which are set up in the modules. Of course, your lesson plan assignment, and then your final assessment. So I'm going to return now to dashboard. On behalf of the ARCS team, good luck with the K-5 Computer Science Microcredential Stack. We're available to answer questions by email anytime at tcep@odu.edu, and that's tsep@odu.edu. We can also offer office hours by request. Just email us at tsep@odu.edu, and we'll schedule a virtual meeting with one of our team members. Meanwhile, have a great summer, and thank you for your participation in the ARCS project.